How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. So yeah, today I took this trade on NAS. Um, I just hop ticked NAS pretty much, and um, we had some buys that had been went through with the 930 move, and I was bearish for NAS today. And with that in mind, I went short. Um, you can see the execution. Let me put it on. There's the execution. So you can see my stop loss. All right, I have my stop loss ever the protected swing high. What I don't want to see run through if we are bearish. All right, price already took out um, a significant amount of buy side liquidity, and if we're bearish, I want to see those protective highs not being run through, and I want to see price sells up from there. Oh yeah. So with that in mind, I went short, and you will see there was a small swing high that's been ran through just now with that 1 minute candle. And when I saw that, that was like the uh, best thing you could see when you're like top taking this kind of trade. Now, why? So when you're gonna top take a trade, you want to see an internal low form first. You can see there is an internal low that formed. And before we ran through that internal low, we want to see price goes up, takes an internal high. Now, why? Because those who went short early, all right, they what do we do usually? What do you do as a trader? Every time we see a swing low broken, uh, we put our stop loss above the recent swing high. Now, in this case, we didn't broke through the swing low yet. So those who went short uh, at the top where I went short, they're gonna like those who are impulsive traders or retail traders, they're gonna trail their stop loss to the recent swing high because every time we see a swing high, we just trail our stop loss there without knowing the narrative. Because without knowing why price is gonna go to certain level, um, if price either gonna take this high or low out, we don't even know that. Yeah, and if you don't know that, if there is that doesn't make any sense to move your stop loss to like to a recent swing high or swing low. Now you could see that I trailed my stop loss to that high. Now why? So we broke below that internal low. Now we confirm that um, price gonna continue going down to take out some sort of sell side liquidities. All right. And I already told you, if we already ran through some buy side liquidities and then we took up another internal high to take out early sellers, then what's price going to do? It's going to break down, take out that internal low, and it's going to keep on going down. And you'll see, I put my partials take profit limit. Um, Now, why I did that? All right. So you can see there is a fair value gap that um, I annotated like I'm gonna take partial there because only reason price could shoot up if we do not go through that fair value gap. So yeah, I had that in my mind that I'm not gonna tell you why I wanted to see that travel again brand true. All right, there is now you can have your own reason. All right, now uh, let's uh, let's just continue. All right, so with that in mind, that's how I see price. All right, so I put that limit order there. Um, I wanted to get out. I want to take a partial because we don't know. All right, if price doesn't go through that, even if it doesn't go through that, I'll at least have some profit booked. So that's what I had in my mind. And now you could see that I trailed my stop loss to that uh, internal high that we created before running through another internal high. And you'll see on your chart, if you go to on a 1 minute time frame, you will see we went through a high, then there that internal high formed. All right. So now you could see I increased the amount of or contract I want to take off because again I'm saying if you do not um, price literally can do anything. All right. So what we can do? We can only think with the trend and take out as much as we can. All right. So I'm taking a bulk of bulk portions right there 10 contracts, and you will see how price went through that fair value gap. That's I already told you that, all right? And yeah, so I'm putting annotation there, and you could see we respected that fair value gap after we broke through that internal low. And now that proves, all right, that proves that price now gonna continue going down. That is another confirmation for me to trust the fact that price gonna continue going down. And yeah, so again, I'm annotating. At this point, if I get stop out, I have no regret. Because why am I saying that? Because price did what I exactly wanted it to do. All right, and if it reverse from there and stop me out, I'll maybe look for another opportunity to take another trade. That's how what I usually do. And if I know what I'm doing, I can do that again. All right. And now that doesn't mean that I'm gonna take um, 3 or 4 trades in one session. Now these days I'm only trading um, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. All right. I'm not trading outside of these time windows. It could be like this. I'm taking a trade at 10 a.m. Then probably gonna hold that until 11 a.m. But I'm not trading the London session, the Asian session, none of that. All right, so we formed another fair value gap, and you'll see price gonna respect that one as well, and it's gonna now trigger my order, and we're gonna be out with half of our position there. All right. So I was looking at when my um, order didn't get filled, and yeah, now we are risk free on this trade. Now it can do whatever it want, and we don't care about that because we already booked for half of our profit there. And where I took that partials, we already captured like 74 points. And there you can see the aggressive move through that fair value gap. All right, so I'm telling you all, you gotta know why price do certain things. All right, you gotta know that narrative, how smart money thinks. All right, some smart money not seeing like we're gonna go down to that low and take them out. I mean, there are a lot of things people get confused about ICT concept. So unless you focus on your chart, like I'm telling you all, you gotta focus on your church much more if you wanna like figure this shit out. To be honest with you all right? And yeah, so now I trailed my stop loss to the second swing high, and yeah, and now I think price was uh, gonna consolidate around that inversion fair value for a little time, and then gonna tap into the upper fair. So at this point, my recording got stopped. I didn't even know that. So I was saying so many things on the charts, but that none of that got recorded. All right. Now, yeah, I'm private typing that shit up that I didn't even know, bro. All right, so you could see price respected that fair value gap after we broke through that low. Then I trailed my stop loss to the third internal high. Now look closely. We have 2 more internal highs above the one that where I have my stop loss here. All right. Now price could literally go up and take one of them out and then sell off. It could literally do that. And I'm saying, bro, it can do that. Now, if it was keeping all those buy side intact, then I had this thing in my mind. It's in a rush to get to somewhere. So you could see the 930 low. So I think I'm gonna get out with all my position there. I got out, I think, at that level, not below that low, because at the time we had SMT, and I also had this thing in my mind that if we are keeping all these internal highs intact, that price could um, anytime reverse from there, all right, and it's creating that SMT. So I had this thing in my mind, and yeah, with that in mind, I got cut the trade, and still this trade was a good trade for me, and I even took this on my personal account. I think I made around 300 bucks on that. Um, so yeah, this trade was nice. And tell me in the comment if any one of you like took this trade. And yeah, man, this trade was a nice one. Hope we get another one tomorrow. I mean, if there is an opportunity, then we'll trade tomorrow. If there's not, then we gotta wait for another one. And if you guys like uh, like this video, sub up and give a thumbs up, bro. And I'll try to bring more. And yeah, there you can see we made 1700 bucks with that one trade just by top taking and risking less and less. And you see how we managed that trade. I mean, how I managed that trade, and then you could see that was like a 7 trade. So yeah, I'll see you guys on to the next one. Be safe and take care of your health. Bye bye.